We're going to look at Harry Styles' Watermelon Sugar in this video. This is what it looks like on the piece of paper. Your best bet is to have me email you a copy of this, so just contact me if you want a copy of this. But if you feel inclined, you could also just rewind the video and look at the notes if they appear on the screen clearly. Now on that piece of paper, I've mapped out the first minute of the song, which includes 2 verses, 1 bridge and 1 chorus. At the end of the first minute, it goes back and does 2 verses again, and then it does a mixture of bridges and choruses. But I've not written all of those out because they're basically repeating the same notes. They're notes that we're going to learn on the first page. There's also another bridge at 1 minute 50, I think it is, which is on the bottom of the page here. Just that final line there. And we'll look at that separately at the end. There are some notes in here which are very, very short. Particularly, we find these in the title of the song as it's sung. This is the beat. The beat's going about this fast. And the word watermelon, a 4-syllable word, watermelon, comes out in the space of 1 beat. Watermelon. And then the word sugar, sugar, comes out in the space of half a beat after that. 1, 2, watermelon, sugar. So all of those 6 notes, watermelon, sugar, they're all semiquavers, we call those. So we've got some very short and fast and furious notes to get out here. If you play with your thumb usually, you probably have to slow down in order to get these semiquaver notes coming out. I find it difficult to go at the correct speed to play the phrase watermelon sugar. Let me just play it for you. So the first time we hear them sing watermelon sugar is... Now, that's a bit slower than he actually sings it. Watermelon sugar. If I want to play at the speed he actually sings it, I'd use my plectrum. Watermelon sugar. So in this video, I might switch between playing with my thumb and playing with my plectrum to get these notes out. Let's look at the verse first of all. The verse is played in first position. Fingers 1, 2 and 3 are required on frets 1, 2 and 3. We're only going down as low as the 4th string. And we're going to use the 1st string here, are we? We're not actually going to use the 1st string, so we're going to use strings 2, 3 and 4 to play the verse. Let me play it for you. It comes and tastes like, comes in on the 3rd beat of the bar. So I count, it comes on the 4th beat of the bar, I should say. So I'm going to count 3 and then I'm going to just play 1 verse. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds like a song. Now, already within there, we're dealing with some semiquavers, so there's some of these very short notes. If you're only playing 2 of them at a time, it's not too bad. You can get those. If you have to play 6 of them one after the other, your thumb has to go like a little electric drill or something like this. So beware of that. I don't think the verse will present any problems to anyone who's used to playing with fingers 1, 2 and 3 on frets 1, 2 and 3. So after you've done the 2nd verse, which is the same notes as the 1st verse but with different words, we're going to move temporarily and briefly. We're going to change hand position. We're going to move up to the 3rd fret because we need to play these. We need to reach this 1st string 5th fret note because he sings, breathe me in. That's in 3rd position using fingers 1 and 3. Yeah. I've got my 1st finger, the pad of my 1st finger is flat across the first 2 strings there, 1 and 2, at the 3rd fret, because I have to change pretty quickly from first string 3rd fret to second string 3rd fret. You might find it easier to move the tip of your finger, but you might also like to try just placing your pad of your first finger across both strings. So if I use the tip of my finger, I get this, and I have to move that first finger pretty quickly. If I use the pad of my first finger, I get this, and I don't have to move quickly to get to anything because the pad of my finger is already covering both of those strings at the same fret. So that's breathe me in, and then he sings breathe me out. So once you've done breathe me in, you move your hand back down to first position. Breathe me out. You stay in first position for it to go, I don't know if I could ever go without. Then we get a little bit more of the moving back up here to do this breathe me in. He sings the same notes again, pretty much the same as you played them first time, except they're falling in a different place in the bar now. We don't have to worry about that for the time being. So at the end of that, at the end of the bridge then, is when we hear this phrase, watermelon sugar. So as I said earlier on, that comes in, at least I think I said it earlier on, that comes in on the 3rd beat of the bar. 1, 2, watermelon sugar. So the first time we hear that phrase is just before the first time we hear the chorus. So the way I've written this out, watermelon sugar, high. The first time we hear them sing this high word marks the first beat of the first bar of the chorus. And the watermelon sugar that comes just before the first beat of the first bar of the chorus is like a pickup into the chorus. Now I might have lost you then, so I'm just going to count myself in. I'm going to go 1, 2 and play da 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 as if it was the chorus. This is my 3rd take of doing this video because every time I get to this point in the video, I forget that I need to play a different note for the chorus. I keep playing the wrong note. So here I'm going to try and play the right notes. Here we go. The chorus goes like this. 1, 2. If you recognise that, you might have just been expecting to hear, after I'd stopped, you might have just been expecting to hear one more phrase, watermelon sugar, which we'll look at in a second, but it just changes pitch there a bit. It goes up. So do the chorus again then. It goes like this. I'll count 1, 2, water, and I'll sing at the same time so we know how these notes fit. All right, so it goes 1, 2, watermelon sugar, high, watermelon sugar, high, watermelon sugar, high, watermelon sugar, high, and then we get beat, beat, watermelon sugar, and that last time that is sung there at the higher pitch in the chorus, we're going to come back up to the first string at the 3rd and 5th frets. Da 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 da. Let me just pause this here because we've got a lawnmower going beneath the window and that might interfere. At 1 minute and 50 seconds into the video, that's the official video on YouTube, they sing another bridge, and to play that we're going to move between 3rd and 1st positions. This is where they sing, I just wanna taste it, I just da 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 da. That first note that is played there comes in just after the 4th beat. So I'm going to count myself in, and then I'm going to play the bridge at 1 minute 50. It goes just after the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start off in 3rd position, and right in your first phrase, you're going to make a quick move back to 1st position. I just want to take it. Yep. Now, I don't like these videos to be longer than 10 minutes. So we've just run up to 10 minutes now. and I'll stop there, except to say that if you do play chords and if you like this song and you want to strum along, it's the same 4-chord pattern that's going on throughout the whole thing, and it basically goes like this: D minor, A minor, C, G, a bar of each. Tastes like D minor on a A minor, C, and it then goes to G, back to D minor, down to A minor, and me C, back to G, D, da, da. And you can carry on playing the same chords throughout. So look, there we are, 10 minutes 44 seconds. That's a long video for me, so I'll stop there. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, if you want one of these, drop me a line and you will have one within seconds. Enjoy.